Hey y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. This is an unschooling update about going to the library. We made two mommy friends, which means mommies have kids. One of the mommies has a 5-year-old, and he just went to kindergarten, so he wasn't there. But the other mommy had a 7-month-old, and she was really funny. She's lived here all her life. And this is a very small community, very small town. Everybody knows everybody. We're the outsiders. Like, anytime we go anywhere, we get comments about like, oh, where are you from? Or are you new in town? Everybody knows everybody. So anyway, she's like, did you just say you moved here? Because I was talking to the librarian, getting the card. And I was like, yeah. She's like, wow, I've lived here my whole life. She's like, I never meet new people. So the three of us just sat in like the kid corner. We all exchanged numbers. It was really sweet. Niall's never been around a baby before. Like as we were there, I'm like, you've never been around a baby. I was just taking a little nap with him, so I know I look a little rough. So it was good for him to be around a baby. He was very respectful, didn't touch him, get in his space, just, and they have like a little Lego table and those OG waiting room things on the metal, the beads on, anyway, he used to love those. So it was really sweet. Found out some stuff about the community, and I like programs and stuff, so I'm just so excited. It feels really good. And hopefully we can keep, building and getting more mama friends. But it was really sweet, and Niall did really good. I did make the decision so we didn't get the library card today because they do have to verify the address, and they use a postcard like sent to your house, and then you bring the postcard back in. So she said that we were able to take 2 things if we wanted today. But because it was our first time, and I know I mentioned the concept of the library, I decided to not take anything with us. And it was really cool because as we were leaving, another little boy, maybe 2.5 or so, big chatty Cathy, talker, came to the Lego table, and we had just put everything away and picked up, and he starts like tearing things away. But we were getting to a point of meltdown, so we had to leave. But I thought that was really good and cool because it let Niall see that even though we're not here, this is a shared space, and other kids are coming now. And it was just a really cool transition, and yeah, so I was really happy about that. But I decided not to take anything, mostly because when we go to the store, and he always gets something, especially now that he's older and kind of has the ability to choose some stuff, has favorite things. So we always get something from the store for him, at least, And so today I really wanted to make sure we knew this wasn't the store. Like, we can't just leave with everything. And he did take the books and like put them on the table, like a whole bunch of books, like a whole stack. Like while we were talking, he was going to get books and putting them. So we put those all away. And so I thought it was a really good experience. And I'm happy with that choice. The librarian's like, take a board book. Because I'm like, I don't want him drawing in your books. Because we kind of destroy our own shit. And he has plenty of books. But so I told her, I'm like, I don't want him to draw in the books yet. Like, we're not quite ready to take them home. And she was like, so sweet. She's like, oh, take a board book, like that's specifically for them drawing on. So I again declined. I'm like, that's really sweet. Good to know that they have them for next time. I think that would be a good place to start. Maybe I'm also thinking if we draw in a book for the first time, then he might think that we can do that every time. So we're navigating it, but he wasn't upset about not taking anything. I think one of the cool things is like when we got back there into the little corner, and I was filling out the paperwork, I saw like Curious George and Caillou, and he's recently gotten into Nick Jr., but he's been a big PBS kid his whole life. So I pulled out those characters that he recognized, and put them on the table, like, look, you know. So that was really cool, and that gave him the encouragement to like look at the other books too. Yeah, so it was really sweet. And they didn't have the story time today, and we were just kind of going to get acclimated to the space. They have like 2 tables of tablets that are like on the tables, so we kind of avoided those. He showed a little bit of interest, but they were all off, so just kind of looked at them and walked away. I wasn't ready for that yet either. But I'm really looking forward to this. There's like a small building outside the library that the city owns, that has other sorts of activities and things. And for me, like, I grew up in a pretty small city. You know, when I grew up in Green Bay, it wasn't big like it is now. And so I just really appreciate, I mean, it was big, not as small as here, but anyway, I really appreciate like just the community here. And this building made me think of Gilmore Girls, and like the dance, I don't remember her name, but like her little dance area. Because I asked the librarian, like, what's used there, what kind of programs, because I have lots of things that I would like to start doing in community. And so I have to talk to the city, which is fine. I was planning on doing that anyway. But she said there's like dance classes and other things. So I'm just really excited. We made mommy friends, and like all of us were just really aligned. We had really great conversations, and it was really sweet. So I'm hoping that we can make this a weekly thing. Every Thursday morning is when they do the Tot Tales, or Tales for Tots. And so everybody at the library, the other folks that were there, nobody was tripping on us chatting, and it was just a really sweet time. There's a big park behind there, so I feel really good about this. And it was a really big step because we haven't put those roots down anywhere, and I've kind of kept him from other kids because I knew we were going to be moving, and now we're not going to be moving. Like, this is where we're setting our roots. So it feels really good to potentially build these relationships and have really good friends. And like I said, folks are born and raised here. So just thinking about these friends that we're making, you know, for Niall now, could be his friendships for like a really long time. And that's really sweet. And so, yeah, it was really good. We didn't go to the food bank, but Niall did learn about thorns on rose bushes, because they've got rose bushes on the little ramp going up to the library. And so we got there early and we had to wait. And he went to touch, and he didn't, like, there wasn't blood drawn, but he just felt it. So then we were looking at him. And so, yeah, that was cool. Kind of a cute lesson. So anyway, that's the update. It went really well. Really excited to have some mom friends. So have a good one.